What's goody? I'm finna make Flammin Hot Shrimp tonight. And these are the ingredients that you're gonna need to do it. You're gonna need lemon pepper. You're gonna need smoked paprika. You're gonna need some of that tahini. You're gonna need you some Cajun seasoning. And of course, you're gonna need you some of that Old Bay. But you wanna sprinkle it once and you want your shrimp to look like that. Just sprinkle it in there one time. And then, toast that a little bit. Feel me? And then, yeah. Then we gonna move on and make our batter. First, you want to crack your egg in there, and then once you get to that, you want to pour your buttermilk in there next. But you don't want to pour too much buttermilk. I had to get some of the shells up. And you don't want to pour too much. You just want to pour just enough. You feel me? Where it like touches like the entirety of the bottom, but you don't want to. Like I say, put too much in there. And then once you put your buttermilk in there, then that's when you add your seasonings as such. You ain't got to do it in the same order, but I like to do it Old Bay first. Yeah, well, you see your player. Then you want to add some of that smoked paprika in there next. And then once you do that, then you want to add some of that tahini in there. Yeah, give it like a little spice, but a lime to it. Then once you do that, what else did I add? Yeah, then you want to add some of the Cajun. Like I say, I'm just doing it in my order to which it works in my mind. You don't have to season it within the same order, but these seasonings are required. Then I put lemon pepper in there. And then once I did that, I just mixed it around in the bowl. You feel me? You want to mix it around in the bowl. Mix it in the bowl. Yeah, buddy. That's how you want to do it. Blending that motherfucker now. Uh-huh. Then once you get done doing that, you want to go ahead, add your flour. I like to take like 4 big-ass scoops worth of self-rising. You know what I mean? Nothing too much, nothing too little. Feel me? And then once you do that, you want to mix that in there until it turns into like a batter. And once that turns into a batter, then yeah, you're going to be good to go. And then, it's going to like mix up all that shit that's at the bottom. And why I say not to put in too much is you still finna put in your beer and you finna put in your hot fries. Like I'm finna do. I'm not gonna lie, there wasn't no grip on it. But yeah, like that. Pause. But yeah, no, I couldn't get a good grip on it, so I had to mess around and end up getting an oven mitt. And that's how you want to do it. And then, you just pour that in there. And once you pour that in there, mix the rest of that up. Just mix all up in there together. And then that's when you want to add your hot fries and your hot sauce. And once you do that, then yeah, you pretty much got the wet batter ready. Then once you get the wet batter ready, you want to go ahead and start working on the dry batter. And how that dry batter work, we gonna get to that. Well, I don't want to put too many hot fries in there. Just put in just enough, like just how I have it. I thought I had it right there. But you got a glimpse of it, so you see. Yeah, so see, you getting a glimpse of it, so you see it. Like you don't want to put it like that much. And then all I'm just gonna blend it in together, and that's how you make that. And then blend all that in together, mix all that in together. You want it to look like that. That's how you want your wet batter to look. You feel what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Yep. And then, we gonna get the frying that junk. But before we do that, we gonna add our Texas Pete in there. But you can really use whatever kind of hot sauce you want, for real. I just like using that Texas Pete, get that kick out of that motherfucker, feel me? Like, that's what I like to get when I'm eating my food, you feel me? And once you mix all that in together, then yeah, your wet batter ready. Notice how it's pancake battery like. That's how you want it to look.
We'll be right back with you after these short commercials.
Where'd you find this?
Silent switch.
Oh no, me heart stopped! I'm fucking dying!
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
While we were away, I ended up making my dry batter. What I did was took some flour and some fish fry. But again, you can use what you want. Then I used all of my seasonings, of course, and the rest of the hot fries, and yeah. And that's how we do that. First, you want to put your wet batter in the shrimp, and then, you know what I mean, put your dry batter next. Then throw that mug into the, you know what I mean, deep fryer or pot, depending on what you got. I don't know what your situation is, but I know mine, though. And at the end of the day, we gonna end up eating good. Best believe that, you feel me? And that's what it's all about. But, you know what I'm saying, once you put your shrimp in the wet batter, and then, you know what I mean, you throw, next thing you want to do is throw it in the dry batter, and you put it in a bag, like a Kroger bag or a Walmart bag, or pretty much just a grocery bag. I don't know why I'm getting so specific on it. Just put it in a grocery bag. Yeah, no, I don't know why I had to sit up explain that. Like, yeah, no, just put it in a damn grocery bag. And then, you know what I mean, you want to set your eye to at least like 7.5, 8 at the most. And then, you know what I mean, you want to let them shrimps cook enough for at least about a good 6, 5, 7 minutes. I'm getting the math mixed up, but don't worry about me though. Worry about getting your plate right, you feel me? Worry about eating good. That's what you need to worry about, not what we here for. Cause don't worry, I got you. You kinda wanna shake it up just like this, just so all the batter get on it. See how all that batter got on there? That's how you wanna look. Cause see how the project looking on it already. By the time it pop out, it's gonna be all crispy or whatnot, like how it be in the restaurant and shit. You feel me? Yeah, then you sit back and let that junk cook till it start to bubble like that. And you know what I mean, we gonna eat good by the end of these commercials. So you know what I mean, by all means, please stick around.
We'll be right back with you after these short commercials.
Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
Sensational.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
And we busy, and this is the final product. And I'm not gonna lie, it was spicy. You know what I mean? It had that flaming hot touch to it, but not too much. It was smooth. It was, you know what I mean, crispy, just the way I love it. 10 out of 10.
Big fella! Sit down, big fella!
Water. Ooh, a lake. Oh, I'm about to swimmity swim.
Let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here. I have been arrested for multiple crimes, including battery on a police officer. Grand theft, declaring war on Italy, and public indecency. I will be escaping prison on March 28th. After that, I will take over the world. Greetings, Quandale Dingle here. My cousin Henry Bartholomew Dinglenut got arrested for putting a TNT in a daycare center. Put a camera in Joe Biden's bathroom and watched him take a poop.